This week's episode, I will explain why I got this Curry jersey, why I have on these weird, ridiculous looking blue headphones at work, and how global entry did me dirty. Hi, I'm Jeffrey, physical therapist, and welcome to Life of a Taiwanese PT living in Houston. Monday morning, when I was driving to work, I saw the sunrise and I recorded this quick clip to start the week. Not bad view. But then later that day, when I got off work, this was my view. Most schools started back again this week, so that means traffic was also ramping back up. I was not very busy at work this week in terms of treating patients, but I had to do some necessary trainings. My CPR certification was expiring soon. I renew it every 2 years, so I had to do this online module first and pass it before I could do the in-person checkoff. That module was actually not very easy, and it took a little over an hour. I just found some time throughout the workday to finish it. On Tuesday afternoon, I had to attend a 4-hour module training for Epic, which is a new documentation system that we're transitioning to. The hospital system clinic that I work for, they have been using a system that they developed themselves for the longest time. So now we are transitioning to Epic, which is more widely used, more nationwide. So that's going to be better in terms of the future and being able to have everything more consolidated between patient information, patient charts, so you're not searching different things. The training itself was kind of boring. I had like 2 computer screens and there was someone leading it and telling us where to click, where to go. And I think the best way is probably just for us to learn hands-on when it happens when we go live in October. My lunch spotlight this week for my meal prep was ground turkey and tofu with some tomato bits. So it was a pretty good combination. This past work week went by pretty fast, and during the week I had my Steph Curry jersey delivered and also my global entry card came in the mail. So how did I end up buying this USA Curry jersey? I've always been a big fan of basketball and NBA specifically. I grew up watching it a lot. This year's Olympics, I definitely kept up with USA basketball. I try to watch every game, and during the gold medal game against France, Steph Curry was going off toward the end. He was putting up all those 3-pointers, and when he was about to shoot, or during when he shot the 4th one, I couldn't believe it. I opened my mouth and I said, if he makes it, then I'm gonna get his jersey. And that's what happened. If you say something, you have to honor it. I just got my global entry card in the mail, and look at how they did me dirty. I didn't know they were taking a picture, so I went after work. I was still in my scrubs, I had my glasses on, and the guy didn't even tell me he was taking a picture. He said, look here. And that's exactly how it turned out. Friday, after work, my wife and I went for a run in the neighborhood. What a mistake that was. It was still super hot. We went around 6 p.m. and our neighborhood the trees are not big enough, so there's not much shade. I also did it after a push day at the gym, so I was already kind of tired. I don't know what I was thinking. That night, we played Wingspan with a friend, and I usually don't have the patience to play board games that last over like 30 minutes, but I would say Wingspan is one of my favorites. Saturday morning, I went to get my tires rotated at Discount Tire, and it actually went a lot smoother than I thought. It was not a long wait at all. I remember last time I went a couple months ago, the line was wrapped around the inside. Crazy. For lunch, my wife and I went to visit one of our old stomping grounds for Korean barbecue. It's called Lucky Palace in Chinatown. The meat this time around was not as good as before or as we remembered. The sides that it came with was still very good. Usually after we eat Korean barbecue, we were both very full, so we had food coma, we had to go take a nap. So for dinner, we opted to get something healthier. We went to get kava, which we have been eating a lot more. And I think I'm starting to like it probably a little bit more than Chipotle. And they have steak now too at kava. And I wanted to eat lighter because we were gonna play pickleball later that night with our friends, with Henry and his brother. So we ran some doubles. It was a lot of fun and not as tiring, but definitely still very sweaty, super humid, and my wife was able to get a couple clips of me playing. Sunday was our typical errands reset day. We just got some grocery shopping done, and for lunch we went to eat pho bin. There's a freaking claw machine in this pho place. I got a rice dish, sliced beef, egg roll. My wife got some. Which pho did you get?
Thai bò bean.
After pho, I got some ice cream. Somi. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog. Thank you guys for tuning in, and click here to watch my last vlog where I talk about some things that I hate.